are on the Amalfi Coast, baby. After 3 days in Sorrento, we are working our way down the coast to a town called Amalfi. And you best believe we are making the absolute most of it. Hiring a scooter, seeing the panoramic views of Ravello, another sunrise mission, driving to the coastal town of Maiori, and of course, exploring Amalfi itself. First though, this bus ride. If you thought the bus drive up Mount Vesuvius was hectic in my previous vlog, the roads here are something else. This is way tighter, and the bus horn is going off every minute. Because I guess it needs to be. We've had to stop and crawl past cars so many times already. Zach is feeling a little nauseous, and even I'm starting to get a little funny. Yet every single corner, there's something more beautiful than the last. The Mediterranean on one side, cliffs, terraces, and little villages on the other. It's just this completely insane experience, and I think I'm kind of loving it.
We had a long night, but it was alright. I took 2 broken blades into a fist fight. She said, give me a reason why I should take it or leave it. Why don't you just give me a reason why I should take it or leave it.
We made it. Hello, Amalfi. I knew this was a small coastal town, but it feels tiny, like significantly smaller than Sorrento. Yet it's actually the capital of the Amalfi Coast. Our Airbnb for the 3 nights here is right behind the famous cathedral, and it's costing us 555 euros, which works out to be 185 a night. Now, Amalfi, like a lot of Italy, runs on stairs and cobblestone streets. This is one of the reasons we have been traveling so light. And I hate to admit it, but I think it's paying off, especially here, as there's steps everywhere. If you're visiting Amalfi, you gotta keep this in mind. Our place is so cute though. I was hesitant about this loft upstairs, but it's actually really handy to put our bags. Also, these floor tiles are so beautiful. The pattern actually reminds me so much of our bathroom back in Bali, except I think I prefer these, as I like that everything else in here is white, because the blue and white is just such a vibe.
Go to Santa Clara, or you can meet me on the Riviera. A little place where we can live forever. We'll have a private little piece of heaven. I said, give me a reason why I should take it or leave it. Why don't you?
Now, I get asked a lot about what camera I use to film my YouTube videos, and I simply use my phone. However, I could be making my life so much easier and getting way better shots. Thanks to Insta360, who's also the sponsor of my video today. With their new Insta360 Go Ultra camera, I can get hands-free POV like this, which gives me unique angles I could never get with my phone. It's super lightweight, only 53 grams without the pod, and has this sleek square design, making it super easy for me to take with me no matter where I'm going. It's also magnetic, which means it can be mounted anywhere, so I can get those cool shots without setting up a tripod every 5 minutes. It also has replaceable SD storage, which is a game changer for long trips like our 3 weeks in Italy, because now it means I don't have to think about dumping my footage every night onto my laptop, but instead I can just swap out to a new SD card when it fills up and I'm good to go. The low light performance on the Go Ultra is seriously impressive too. So even when I'm filming in the dark, I don't have to worry about my footage turning into a grainy mess. It's also compatible with the Insta360 Mic Pros, which makes me want to talk to the camera more because it's so easy. You just turn them on and they're instantly synced and connected. You can even customize the little e-ink display on the front, so whether it's a fun emoji, your own branding, or just something to match your outfit, it is such a cool little detail. It even doubles as a remote for your camera, so you can start and stop your recording straight from the microphone. With 4K, 60 FPS, and 200-minute long runtime, whether you're traveling, heading to the gym, spending time with the ones you love, or or just documenting your everyday life, the Insta360 Go Ultra camera allows you to capture moments exactly as they happen. Even right now, I'm using the Mic Pros and Go Ultra to film this. If you want to level up your videos with Insta360, check out the link in my description below and use my code Amanda, or just scan the QR code right here. But now let's get back to Italy. Now, Amalfi takes about 20 minutes to fully walk end to end, which I mean genuinely, but even though it's small, it does not mean it's boring. There is so much packed into these little streets. We've even found this frozen yogurt spot called Marcello's, and I am a sucker for frozen yogurt because I love the sourness it has.
Like a bird with open wings, I can do anything.
Today, we are purely just getting our bearings in Amalfi, wandering around, and just seeing what this town is like. Of course, there's a full marching band parading down the main street. I feel like I'm genuinely in a movie, and I think this might be the first time I've ever even seen a marching band.
I'm going up in the air. I'm walking on gold rays. I'm going up to the clouds.
One of the things I genuinely appreciate about Amalfi, and all of Italy to be honest, especially comparing to places like Bali where we spend a lot of time, is the ability to just walk right out the door and into a beautiful town. In Bali, you can really only walk on the beach, and even that's not super comfortable. I don't think we'll ever take this for granted.
All together, everyone, light it up and chase the sun. Shining on for everyone, go ahead and chase the sun.
How cool is this? Italy has consistently surprised us with the amount of plant-based options. There's even a pizza place here offering a chickpea cream base. For dinner tonight though, I do have a place saved called Masonello Art Cafe. And call us lame please, but we're really craving non-traditional Italian food again. And they have these incredible looking burgers and wraps. Plus, it's a pretty vibey spot right down near the beach. I have a funny feeling we might be coming back here a few more times.
I stand a little taller, and I ain't worried about tomorrow. All these deadlines and dollars don't matter now. I see a little clearer, it's like I'm looking in a mirror. All these good things appear, look at what I found. 'Cause you showed up and turned it all around. We've got it so good, right down to the letter. The best feeling ever. And there's no doubt, we found it's so much better when we're together.
This morning we're going down to the beach area and up some little staircases near the Monument Garden before heading through the main street. As we really want to check out the local supermarket here, you just never know if you might find some bangin' local food. The pricing is peak season tiny town pricing, as you'd expect, but it's still fun to see what's on the shelves. Not bad Amalfi. For breakfast, I wanted to try out this little sandwich shop called Luisa Gastronomia Artigianale. It's already pumping, and seeing as we are on holidays, we're going to try a kombucha. It wasn't bad, but I need to be honest. There is something about fermented drinks that just gives me alcoholic vibes. I don't know if it's some trauma of my regrets of drinking in my early 20s, but because of it, there's only some kombuchas I truly like. And I feel like that's just because all the sugar is masking the fermented flavor.
Thought I had it, but I didn't. But who was I kidding? I was kidding myself. There's no need to rewind. I'll live this all out in real time. Soak up every good time, every moment with you. 'Cause you showed up and turned it all around.
The beach here feels so much more inviting than Sorrento or Positano. And with how many others are already swimming, plus the heat, it's actually making me really want to get in. And check out this water. Oh my gosh, everything's just amazing. My tip though, shade is almost impossible to find. Bring an umbrella if you have one, or at minimum, at least a hat. I'm all about protecting our face from the sun so we can stay young and beautiful for as long as possible. I was a little nervous about leaving our things on the beach, you know, peak Europe summer on the Amalfi Coast, but we were all good.
Woke up to 17 new problems, blowing up my phone. Oh yeah.
Alright, call us crazy, especially seeing how the buses drive these roads, but we are hiring a scooter again, because it's probably our favorite thing we've done in all of Italy. However, here, a Vespa is going to cost us 120 euros a day. That's double what we paid in Sorrento, and absolutely insane if you ask me. So if you are wanting that Vespa experience on the Amalfi Coast, just hire it from one of the towns outside. Honestly, we're happy with whatever else they have, which crazily is still costing us the same as what we paid for the Vespa in Sorrento. Now, we were strategic about our hire time today. We wanted to pick the bike up in the afternoon so we could do a sunset trip tonight, then use it for sunrise tomorrow, and pretty much still have the rest of the day before having to return it. And if you're wondering where we're headed tonight, I think you're gonna get excited, because we are going to one of the famous UNESCO World Heritage towns perched high up in the Amalfi Coast mountains, called Ravello.
I may be caught up in this traffic, but it won't stop my flow. 'Cause I still got my music slapping. Let's get this road on the show. Go on ahead and rain on my parade. I'll jump in those puddles every single day. Try to steal my joy, I'll just give it away. Well, that's okay, I got plenty more saved. Oh, you gotta roll with it, just roll with it. You just gotta go with it, just go with it. Oh, life is gonna spin out of control, just go with it.
So why is Ravello so famous? Well, it really became known in the 19th century when European artists and writers discovered it, drawn in by the breathtaking views and timeless architecture. Specifically, a famous composer named Richard Wagner. Today, Ravello is known as La Città la Musica, the city of music, mostly thanks to its famous annual summer music festival, often called the Wagner Festival. It features concerts, opera, and ballet performances crazily set on a cliffside stage at Villa Ravello. This whole village is definitely a place I would recommend checking out, even if it's just for a short time like us. One of the main reasons we are actually up here is because I had this place saved called Villa Cimbrone, and there is a reason it should be on your bucket list. Villa Cimbrone dates back to the 11th century when it was originally a fortified residence. Today, the villa itself is a 5-star hotel, costing anywhere from $1,400 a night for the cheaper rooms to $3,500 for a suite with its own balcony. However, if you aren't ready to drop thousands on a stay here, the gardens are open to the public for €10 per person. Now, in 1904, it was actually completely transformed by an English nobleman, and the gardens are the result of his strong influence from classical literature and a reinterpretation of Roman villas, filled with fountains, statues, small temples, and pavilions. You can really feel this when you walk through all the different areas. The most famous spot in the whole garden, though, is the Infinity Terrace, at the very edge of the cliffside. All the marble marble statues lined up along the edge, the Mediterranean stretching out below you forever. It doesn't feel real. It made me think people must do weddings here. And turns out they do. I wonder if they have to rent out the whole place, and can the public still access it like we are today? I also wonder if you could just come here and do wedding photos, like how people do post-wedding photo shoots in different locations, because that would be such a good idea. And imagine your photos look like this without having to spend your life savings.
Parla, parla, io mi stanco in fretta e la notte è lunga. Stringimi le mani e dimmi amore ferma, che se corri troppo poi la luna scappa. Per favore resta qui con me, persi dentro a questa immensità, mentre tu mi prendi in giro, ridi, che la voce trema e la pioggia scende sopra Piazza Grande. Dico amore resta, che se parli troppo poi la notte passa e io voglio perdermi con te. Senti, anche nel silenzio il mio cuore impazza. Sei così vicino e dici amore, guarda, che se chiudi gli occhi il sogno poi svanisce e voglio sognare insieme a te, persi dentro questa immensità. Io ti ascolterei per ore.
Now, this morning, we are heading to another coastal town nearby called Maiori. We literally just picked it because it seems to be the next major town. And the whole reason we got the scooter was to go out and see more of the coast while we're here. Plus, it's only about 15 minutes away, and the drive there is stunning.
Listen, you got to play your own position. And when your moment comes, don't miss it. Don't give up, stick to the mission. Keep up tradition. Okay, now listen. If it ain't broke, don't go and fix it. Just bring that trophy home
and what a welcome. Another marching band. At this point, I feel like the Amalfi Coast has a band ready for whenever they want to show off to the crowds. Now, I did have a Brazilian cafe in mind for breakfast, and oh my word, look at this menu. Let's just say we are both very excited. Like, come on, this breakfast, these portions, bring on the haters for us not having Italian food. But guys, this was genuinely the best breakfast of the entire trip. And of course, to honor both Brazil and Bali, Zach's got an acai bowl. Now, keep in mind, we have been here for a few weeks now. And even though Italian food is obviously incredible, something we've both started to notice is you can't get that much variety in veg here. It's either eggplant, zucchini, or more eggplant. So to walk into somewhere with this much color, we are in our element. This place is so lovely. We would absolutely come back here if we were staying closer. It even has this cute little wishing wall out the front. My Brazilian followers watching, I gotta know, is this a special type of thing from Brazil or just something cute the restaurant is doing? There's something about moments like this in unexpected places that just make your trip feel so special.
Paper stacking, I ain't lacking. They don't know what's cracking. These moments full of magic. And if you want some of this, you can have it. 100-yard dash to the finish line. Gotta go fast to go get mine. Do not care, don't ask why. I'ma go do it on my own time. I don't know if they can take it.
Now, the beach in Maiori is even bigger and more swimmable than Amalfi. It's actually the biggest beach along the whole Amalfi Coast. And I thought maybe since we have all day, we should suss out getting an umbrella and chairs. But the prices are €40 for the two of us. So I don't know, that's like our whole breakfast. Plus the parking is costing us €3 an hour, so I think we'll skip it and just go for a swim and a nice walk instead.
Hold up, leaning a little closer. I think the work paid off like it's supposed to. Spent all this time just believing. Now we're open our arms and start receiving. Let's stop and smell the roses. Lay back, enjoy this moment. Got a million ways to take it all in. Let's go ahead and just get lost in it. Like, ooh, think we're onto something. Ooh, think it's safe to say. Good feelings are here to stay. We're living our best days. Ooh, let's keep it moving. Ooh, won't hesitate. Good feelings are here to stay. Yeah, we're living our best days. Best days, best days. Best days, best days. Best days, best days. Best days, best days.
I've convinced Zach to let us go souvenir shopping on the way back from dropping the scooter off. You guys must know by now that I love looking at all these knickknacks, even if I don't buy anything. But yes, I did buy something, just a shirt for my mum. Like, that's sweet, you know? Finally, the pizza place we've been eyeing off is open. They have some weird hours here, so we've just missed them every time. But we're thinking, let's take it down to the beach and enjoy some more of that gorgeous Mediterranean water. We've managed to find a tiny bit of shade to enjoy our pizza in, but it mostly tastes like oil. Still yum, because I feel like Italian pizza bases are just the goat, even if they have nothing on them.
Sunsets look a little bit bolder. Your daylight feels a little bit warmer. And we were kids playing in the streets, and now we're sitting in the front row seats. Like, ooh, think we're onto something. Ooh, think it's safe to say. Good feelings are here to stay. We're living our best days. Ooh, let's keep it moving. Ooh, won't hesitate. Good feelings are here to stay. Yeah, we're living our best.
My gosh, just look at this sunset. The walk along Amalfi's waterfront is so nice. You get the cliffs sitting so perfectly behind the colourful buildings, then the Mediterranean stretching out along the horizon. It's the perfect way to soak up our last evening here on the Amalfi Coast. Please, if you are staying here, come out to see at least one sunset, or all of them ideally, but I really do think that we made the most of our time here. We explored Amalfi town itself, we got up to Ravello, we drove out to Maiori, we swam, we ate well, and we found some absolute gems. The one thing I would add if we came back, I kind of regret not doing a sea kayak or snorkeling tour. I feel like one of those would have been the perfect final way to top off our time here. But like I've said before, it just gives us something to do when we come back next.
Feeling away, cold lemonade, caught in a haze, catching a wave. Do what we do, keeping it cool, nothing to prove. Ain't got no stress, gave it a rest, we're feeling blessed. We could be in Miami, sipping the summer life. Dress up in something fancy, under the glowing lights. Or we could keep it low-key, mojitos by the pool. As long as I'm chilling with you, let's just have a good time. You give me that good vibe. We can do whatever.
Sunrise this morning is a little different to our usual, only because today I'm on camera duty. And FYI, I don't know much about cameras, even with Zach being a professional. But in moments like this, he sets everything up and I just point and shoot, which that I can do quite well.
Tangerine glow, taking it slow, we let it flow wherever we go. Coconut breeze, light on our feet, we got the heat. Ain't got no stress, gave it a rest, we're feeling blessed. Let's just have a good time. You give me that good vibe. We can do whatever we
We are making things easy for ourselves and just grabbing breakfast from the supermarket. Because we do need to check out by 10, and I still want to do a few things. Like, go inside the Cathedral of St. Andrew. Because trust me, if you're visiting Amalfi, you can't possibly miss this church. It was built in the 9th century on top of another ancient church from the 6th century. Then, with the crypt of St. Andrew's relics being built in 1203. Its incredible facade covered in colourful mosaics was redone later in the 19th century, and the famous grand staircase at the front has 62 steps leading up to the entrance. My gosh, I still feel for that bride who was climbing them the other day. Now, St. Andrew is pretty significant because according to Christian tradition, he was the first apostle. He's also brother to St. Peter, buried at the Basilica in the Vatican. Even today though, Orthodox pilgrims travel to Amalfi specifically to visit his remains. His relics are believed to have healing powers and is one of the things that has attracted pilgrims for centuries. Honestly, whether you're religious or not, stepping inside is pretty incredible. It's kinda wild that something this grand sits right in the center of such a small town.
Playing in my head, I don't have much regret, but I keep remembering that cold Friday that you left. Hold on, it's gonna get better, better, better. Hold on to me.
And now, the moment we have both been looking forward to since we booked this trip. We are going to Capri. The ferry did cost us 57 euros each, plus an extra 9 for bags. So yes, dramatically more expensive than our €3.40 bus trip from Sorrento to Amalfi. But look at this. There is space, there is air, there is calmness, toilets, even an incredible view. Like, holy. If you have the budget for a ferry, I'd choose this every day over the bus. And yes, there are direct ferries from Sorrento to Amalfi, plus a lot of other towns along the Amalfi Coast. Seeing the Amalfi Coast from the water completely changes how you see everything. And to be honest, I think this might be the best view of all. I can see why people love to live aboard boats and do sailing trips here. This whole coastline is UNESCO World Heritage listed for a reason. It is one of the most spectacular places I have ever been. I really wonder if Capri is going to be similar or have its own special things. Either way, you'll have to stick around because I promise you it's going to be a trip both you and I remember forever. As always though, thank you so much for watching. You all mean the absolute world to me. Don't forget to like, comment or subscribe if you're new around here, and I'll be seeing you on the famous island of Capri.